Okay, before we start this video, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know the title is clickbait. I know. Listen, settle down. I know. Now you ain't got to leave. Come on back. Just come back. Come back. All right. On a serious note, I want to dedicate this video to all you men out there who claim that y'all are players, right? And you are. Don't get me wrong, you are. But I want to give y'all, and to maybe some men that didn't know this, clue into what that means. Check me out. So you hear a lot of men talk about man, I'm a player. I be playing. I play the field. I play these bitches. I run game on these bitches. Blah blah blah. Right. And then you hear some men talk about paying for the cat. They say, well, I mean, yeah, you can do that. You got the bread to do that, but don't act like that's a player shit now.
You ain't no player. Read my lips. You ain't no player.
To all their respect, they right. I need y'all to understand something, okay? This is a man's world, correct?
Hell yes.
If it's a man's world, then why do women run us like they do? See, let's take it all the way back to the days of pimps and hoes. See, the only good thing a pimp was for was to beat up dudes who didn't pay the girl. See, women don't need help marketing their pussy. I think they know how to do that. Women don't need, you know what, Ronnie, I don't know if I'm in the right market. I don't know if I'm in the wrong block. Men around here just don't, well, let me take you in my wings, shouting. Let me go ahead. We're going to put you up here on this strip. I got 3 other bitches, the traffic high. Just roll with me. No. The pimp's role was a protector. Now, what it turned into with the shiny suits I don't know why the hell pimps always, I don't know why the hell pimps always got these sweet names and I'm sweet daddy, big Kane. I don't know what the hell You understand, right, that women invented the game. You understand that, don't you? Women invented this game that you're playing in. So you are a player. You're a player of the game. You see, so you ain't a player like a player, a playa. You're a player. You see, much like, look at the NFL, look at the MLB, look at the NBA. See, those are players on the court, and we look at them like they're so great and they make all this money, but they're players. They got a boss. See, they have no bearing on nothing else other than you better dribble that ball, you better throw that ball, you better catch that ball, you better dunk that ball, player. See, if right now, like, just look at how people complain about football. You can't hit too hard. You catch you hitting too hard, $100,000. No showboat when you get a touchdown. You showboat, 150,000. You got to do it. You got to do interviews. You don't do an interview, 200,000. They could uproot the team. They could change the name, the logo. You have no bearing in that. Only thing you do is go home, pack, and get your ass and settle into your new environment. Because we play in Charlotte. You see. So you're a player like that. You see. Women invented all this. How easy would it be if women just said what was on their mind, meant what they said? You see, we got to do all this maneuvering, and you see, this how you do when a woman does this. You got to do this. You got to say this. When she says this, she means this. They run it, bro. They run the game. They run the world. They're not as stupid as we think they are, and they're pretty damn stupid now. But they ain't as stupid as they think we are. Because see, this the thing. He who, or she in this case, she who invented the game can do what? Class? Any guess? Any guesses? Change the rules. Just like the point I made with NBA, NFL, all those professional leagues. You're a player. They're the owners. They're the inventors. Not the actual inventors, but you know. So that means they can change the rules. You can't change no rules. Okay? You just play along. See, it's a man's world, but look how women treat us. Women get to sit around and talk about us like we ain't. Women get to sit here and talk about us like we're worthless. They get to call us worthless while being on their phones that men built, while being on the internet that men invented, while driving in a car that men built, while driving on roads that men paved, while being in a building, in a house that men built, while going to a job where they more than likely have a man who's a supervisor or the owner, and a man is a CEO of the company. But it's a man's world, I thought. So why do they get to call? Why do they get to talk to us like that? It's a man's world, but look how they do our children. That child just as much yours as it is hers. Now, granted, she got the hard job. You know, can't a human being growing inside of her. But that's your DNA, is it not? Inside of her, forming that child, and when that child comes, that's half your DNA, ain't it? So why is there men crying, fighting down at City Hall, down in the Congress, praying just to even see their child? Please get me off this child support. It's killing me. It's killing me. I just want to see my child. But what can the woman do? Call the cops on you. Male cops. Cops who are men. Yeah. So I don't know. I just kind of want to throw a little different perspective at you. Since you a player, since you such a player and everything, you know.
You ain't no player.
Maybe I'll put some in your ear. So maybe, you know, tell you a little something that you like to hear.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga.
In all seriousness, men, I'm gonna close out with this. We don't run nothing, and we ain't no players. If you can get a lot of women, you a womanizer or a ladies' man. But trust and believe, running game on a woman, you can't do it, bro. They invented the game, and they gonna go along with the game for who they see fit. And guess what happens when they don't like what's going on? Change the rules up. It's a cold world, man, but that's what men do best. We gotta adapt. Adapt to your surroundings. Women don't have to do that. Why? Because even though they didn't make our surroundings, somehow they control it and heavily influence it. Think about it.